Hello, everybody, and welcome to the World AFB News. This is where we talk about leagues around the world. Right now, all we got for you is one league in the playoffs, the NFL. We just did they just did their super wild card weekend, and it was amazing. It would be horrible if you missed it to go out and rock climb the.
And he is talking about me, guys. Not introducing this one. This is Jesse here, and I
didn't just introduce myself.
Yeah, you didn't introduce anyone. You just went World AV.
Hello, my name is Hello, welcome to the World AV News. I am your co-host Roger, and alongside me here is Jesse.
All right, hey guys. All right. So I only got to see one game because I was out in the wilderness, little backpacking trip, no signal, no reception, no electricity, no technology. So I only got one thing here, and Roger's gonna go ahead and take most of it here.
Yeah, no, it was really good. We had, how many games was there? I don't remember.
We had 6 games.
We had 6 games in total. 2 for the AFC. 3 for the AFC, 3 for the NFC. All of them wildcard weekends. We have 2 teams that did not play, of course, because they had the bye week. First up, we have in the... you want to save that one for last?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go with the NFC wildcard. The Seahawks against the 49ers. This one was really close in halftime. Seattle was actually on top with 1 point. But I don't know what happened to them. 49ers take that 41-23. It was insane.
Yeah, it was, and I guess that just goes to show you, even though you can start off bad and you're losing at halftime, you can just make the adjustments and you can go ahead and win the game still.
Yeah. Everybody actually thought, the 49ers were going to win, and they did, but, good job to, Seattle trying to stay with it. Unfortunately, it just didn't happen.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and go to our next card, and we're going to jump over to the AFC. This is going to be the AFC wild card game between the Chargers and the Jaguars, where the Chargers lose 30 to the Jaguars 31. And man, guys, if you saw this one, you saw a good game. It was so good that I heard it was the first game I heard about when I actually had a reception. Pretty good. What do you see?
I saw that the Jaguars were getting destroyed at halftime. But I've told this numerous times. The Jaguars are a second half team. I don't know. They just wake up in the third and fourth quarter. And that's exactly what happened. Jaguars won 31-30. It was insane.
Yeah, and in any moment you have 4 turnovers in the playoffs, you're probably going to lose the game. This was the outlier, I believe it was the biggest comeback victory, and to have 4 turnovers, so that's pretty good.
Alrighty, so we got our next one, the final one for AFC, the wild card. It is the Bills against the Dolphins, guys.
It's not the final one.
There's another NFC? Oh, NFC, you're right. Yeah. Oh, we went to an NFC one?
Yeah, we're swapping back and forth, NFC, AFC, NFC. So go ahead and go to the NFC.
All right, well, I'm sorry. We're going to go to NFC. We're going to go back to the NFC. This is the Giants against the Vikings. Another good game. Giants win that one 31-24. It was, everyone thought the Vikings were going to win, but the Giants came out on top, and they look really good.
Yeah, they're a hot team. I would not count them out against the Eagles this coming weekend, but I'm not surprised. I said it here on the channel multiple times. The Vikings are not contenders. They're pretenders. I see the way they play. They're not that good. They have the record to show, but I see the play. They're fakes.
All right. So now we're going to go into our AFC. This is the Dolphins against the Bills. Now, the Dolphins, for being a 9-9 record team, they almost won 31-34, but the Bills took over. But again, another close game.
Yeah, another close one. And what I see is actually weakness from the Bills. They looked good, but not great. Going off having 2 interceptions by Josh Allen and just not putting up a fight against their, third string quarterback, because Tua wasn't playing, and then the second string quarterback also got hurt.
Yeah.
So they're going against a third string, and you barely win. So I don't know. I see weakness in the Bills. I didn't think they were going to... I think that the next coming weekend games, the team they're playing against can capitalize off that and win the game.
But we'll talk about that when we get there.
All right, guys. Now we're going to jump into the final NFC wildcard game, and that was taken between the Cowboys and the Buccaneers. Which, if I had to say, out of all these games, like which one was the biggest blowout and wasn't close, it was probably the Cowboys and Buccaneers. 31 Cowboys win to the Buccaneers 14, but let me tell you, it actually felt like the Buccaneers never even stood a chance. I think one of their touchdowns came in like the last 5 minutes where it was already kind of decided already. Mm-hmm. But big story is what happens to Tom Brady now, and can the Cowboys keep this up? I hope they do. I'm a big Cowboys fan. I think and I believe they can take on the 49ers.
With the help of Mike McCarthy, anything's possible.
All right, guys, and that's going to give us to the last AFC wildcard game, and that is going to be the Ravens against the Bengals, where the Ravens lose 17 to the Bengals 24, and Lamar Jackson, starting quarterback, did not play for the Ravens.
Sad to say, but what would have happened if he did? That's the real question.
I think they would have won.
They would have won. They probably would have, but we don't know, and we're not going to ask what is because they lost. Bengals won.
Bengals win, guys. All right, nice. And then we're going to jump into the next week's games now.
Yeah, now this is going to be the divisional round, right?
Yep, we're going to have our divisional round, and we're going to go ahead and go by date. So we have it on Saturday the 21st at 3:30 p.m. We have the Jaguars taking on the Chiefs. And so, we don't have that many games, Raj, so let's go ahead and just what we think will happen.
Yeah, of course.
So, Jaguars and Chiefs.
Jaguars and Chiefs. First and foremost, their quarterback, the Jaguars, I don't know his name, has never lost on Saturday, and this is a Saturday. So, there's a lot of pressure riding up to him. He's playing against the number one Chiefs. From seeing Chiefs last time, they did not look that hot. It is possible the Jaguars could win, but I think the Chiefs are going to go on top.
Okay, so Jaguars they were losing bad. They come back and win. 4 interceptions. They come back. They win. They have momentum. I think now they think, hey, we can beat anybody. I think they go into Saturday and they upset the Chiefs. I do think they barely win.
I hope that happens. I think it'd be good. But we'll see.
All right, guys. That agrees. It's a Saturday night. And that's going to take place 1:21, the date, 7:15 p.m. And it's going to be the Giants versus the Eagles.
All right, let me go with this one first. So, Giants and Eagles, both in the same division or conference?
Division.
Yeah, division. They're both in the same division. Eagles were on top. What happened when they played against each other? I don't remember.
Every time they played, the Eagles won.
Every time they played, the Eagles won. The Giants looked great, though.
The Giants looked great. But, and I will say this, it was the last game of the season. Giants had already locked up their seed, so they didn't play any starters. They've only put the second string in.
True.
Eagles needed to win to get the number one seed, so they put Jalen Hurts in, they played everything.
True.
And the second string for the Giants gave the Eagles a hard time. I will say that. But Eagles did win.
I think the Eagles are going to win again.
I think the Eagles are going to win again, too. Yeah. As much as I would like for the Giants to win, I do think the Eagles win this one.
Uh-huh.
All right, that's going to get to our Sunday game. We have a game, excuse me, taking place at 2 p.m. And I'm going to go ahead and pass the phone to Roger. I'm feeling a little unwell. I'm going to let him take over.
Alrighty. So, I think the Bengals and Bills, we are going with... It's going to be at 2 p.m. That doesn't mean anything to us. But it's at 2 p.m. Or technically 1 p.m. Or 4 p.m. depending on where you are. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. But Bengals look somewhat... I'm sorry, he's dying there. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll turn this way. You keep on coughing. The Bills, I think, are going to lose. We're going to come up with the Bengals here. Very close game, I would say. And then finally, the last one, the NFC divisional round. We got the Cowboys against the 49ers. Jesse, obviously, is a Cowboy fan, so he's going to be rooting for this. Who do I think's going to win? You look like you're dying. Go. I think that the Cowboys are going to win this one. It's going to be a very close game. It's going to be decided on whose defense is better, but that also depends on whose offense is better. And I think the 49ers have just a slight edge there, but the Cowboys offense is like maybe, let's say, 2 steps ahead than the 49ers offense. That's why I'm going to go with Cowboys.
I got my life back. Let me tell you who's going to win this one. First of all, I'm going to jump back to the Bengals and Bills real quick.
Yeah.
Bengals win, Bills lose. All right, next one. Cowboys 49ers. Cowboys win. And let me tell you why. Because they're a hot team right now. They have the momentum. They just saw what they did to Tom Brady. They retired him. 49ers, they're losing at halftime. Cowboys are winning big time at halftime. So let me tell you something. The Cowboys have the attitude, the momentum. It's a disadvantage because they played on Monday. 49ers play Saturday. Sunday, Monday, they have 2 days more of rest and preparation, but the Cowboys are tired. They're mad, and they're going to win it. And Brock Purdy hasn't played a defensive line, a pass rush like ours. I hope we spy him because I know he's going to be doing a lot of running, and we take care of him.
Alrighty. So that is it for right now. The NFL will be coming back to the conference round. Yeah, the conference round to see who comes in. We might talk about the Pro Bowl. We're not sure yet for a little fun. And then we hit it off with the Super Bowl. We got about 3 weeks, right?
Oh, yeah, something like that.
3 more weeks, and we are done with the NFL. But don't you worry, guys. Of course, the LFA, the
IFA.
IFL. Good try. The FFFA, all those other leagues will be starting right back up. It's going to be good. We're going to have some fun. Alrighty, guys, but that will be it. Please keep up us on to date on any new leagues around the world. And as always,
I am Jesse.
And I'm Roger, and we're saying bye.